Welcome back to the Story Bypass. In today's video, we'll be diving deep into the topic of communism. We'll explore its origins, ideology, key figures, implementation in various countries, and its impact on society. So, let's get started. Origins and ideology. To understand communism, we must first explore its origins. Communism emerged as a socio-political ideology in the 19th century, largely influenced by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. Marx's seminal work, The Communist Manifesto, laid the foundation for this ideology. Marx and Engels, the fathers of communism. Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels believed that society is divided into two main classes: the bourgeoisie, the ruling capitalist class, and the proletariat, the working class. They argued that capitalism inherently produces class struggle and inequality. Key tenets of communism. Communism seeks to establish a classless society where the means of production are owned collectively. Let's discuss some key tenets of communism. Abolition of private property. Communism aims to eliminate private ownership of the means of production and establish collective ownership. Classless society. Communism envisions a society without social classes, where everyone is equal and shares resources equally. Planned economy. In a communist system, the government or the community plans and controls the economy to ensure equal distribution of resources. Critique of capitalism. Communism criticizes capitalism for its inherent inequalities and exploitation of the working class. Implementation of communism. Now that we have a basic understanding of communism's ideology, let's explore its implementation in various countries throughout history. Soviet Union, Lenin and Stalin era. One of the most well-known examples of communism's implementation was in the Soviet Union under leaders like Vladimir Lenin and Joseph Stalin. They established a socialist state and pursued rapid industrialization through 5-year plans. However, this period also witnessed authoritarianism and human rights abuses. China, Mao Zedong and the Cultural Revolution. China, under the leadership of Mao Zedong, implemented communism through the establishment of the People's Republic of China. Mao's policies, including the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution, aimed to reshape society and eliminate traditional hierarchies. However, these policies resulted in significant social and economic upheaval. Cuba, Fidel Castro and the Cuban Revolution. Another prominent example is the implementation of communism in Cuba by Fidel Castro. The Cuban Revolution aimed to overthrow the dictator Fulgencio Batista and establish a socialist state. Cuba's communist regime faced both internal and external challenges, but it continues to exist today. Criticisms and challenges. While communism has had a profound impact on societies, it has also faced numerous criticisms and challenges. Let's explore some of the most common critiques. Loss of individual freedom. One of the main criticisms of communism is the potential loss of individual freedom. Critics argue that centralized control and planned economies can stifle personal liberties and limit individual choices. Economic inefficiency. Critics often claim that communism's planned economies can lead to inefficiency, as the absence of market forces may hinder innovation and productivity. The lack of price signals and competition can result in resource misallocation. Human rights abuses. Some communist regimes have been accused of human rights abuses, including censorship, political repression, and violations of civil liberties. These actions have raised concerns about the suppression of dissent and the lack of political freedoms under certain communist regimes. It's important to acknowledge that not all communist movements or regimes have exhibited the same level of human rights abuses, but such occurrences have been a significant criticism. Lack of incentives and motivation. Critics argue that communism's emphasis on collective ownership and equal distribution can undermine individual incentives and motivation. Without the prospect of personal gain or reward for hard work, they contend that productivity and innovation may suffer. Transition challenges. Another challenge faced by communist systems is the transition from a capitalist or non-communist society. Transitioning to a communist system often involves significant social, economic, and political changes, which can be challenging to navigate and may lead to instability or unintended consequences. Communism's impact on society. Despite the criticisms and challenges, communism has also left a lasting impact on society. Let's explore some notable areas where communism has shaped societies around the world. Social equality and welfare. One of the primary goals of communism is to achieve social equality. In some instances, communist systems have led to improvements in access to education, healthcare, and social welfare programs, aiming to provide equal opportunities for all members of society. Gender equality. Communist movements have often championed gender equality, advocating for women's rights, including access to education employment opportunities, and reproductive rights. Some communist regimes have made significant strides in women's empowerment, redistribution of wealth. Through the abolition of private property and collective ownership, communism seeks to redistribute wealth and bridge socioeconomic gaps. This approach aims to address income inequality and provide a more equitable distribution of resources. Ideological influence. Communism has had a profound ideological influence on various political and social movements worldwide. Its principles and critiques of capitalism continue to shape political discourse and inspire activism even outside explicitly communist contexts. And that brings us to the end of our comprehensive overview of communism. We've explored its origins, ideology, implementation in different countries, criticisms, challenges, and societal impacts. Communism remains a complex and multifaceted ideology with both positive and negative consequences. Remember, this video aims to provide an overview and does not cover every aspect or detail of communism. It's crucial to continue exploring and researching to gain a deeper understanding of this influential ideology. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Story Bypass for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, keep seeking knowledge and questioning the world around you.